Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sage 2024 Showcase. This time we're starting off with the game Lylia's Deadline Clearance. This is a direct sequel to Lylia's Deadline, which is a game I played 2 years ago. That game was basically a 2D sort of kind of Mega Man-esque style game where you played as this like cat girl, you ran around, shot things, and the art style and music was very Genesis-y, very 16-bit. It was pretty cool. I think my opinions of it were a bit mixed in the sense that there was a little bit of jank, but overall it had a real stylistic flow to it. And I thought that style was interesting. So when I saw that this game had a sequel for this year's Sage, I was curious. This one is in fact a 3D platformer. Well, it features high-speed 2.5D gameplay, low-poly 3D graphics, rocking music, and more heat-based combat mechanics, according to the description here. The demo here includes one main stage and 2 training stages. It looks like they just took the style of the original game, ratcheted it up to 11, and also made it 3D. So, I'm intrigued, because the style was the best thing about that previous entry. But let's take a look at this and see what we got going. Of course, before I begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can think about doing that as well, but if you really want to help out, you can come over to Twitch. We're trying to reach a partner, but we need more viewers to do it, so if you want to come by, whether to lurk or to talk, think about doing so, because it does help out immensely, and we'd honestly love to have you. And I'd like to say hi as well. For instance, we had Ice Cleric join today. They are a new viewer. Apparently it wasn't followed before, but now they are. Thanks for coming by. We also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. I have a coffee link if you want to help directly monetize my content, and I have a merch store if you want to buy some cool stuff. Links in the description, and you can check them out at your leisure. We also have Sirio hanging out with me, at least for the start today.
Hello.
Hello. So already we have a lot of style of this game. One thing I didn't show in the YouTube intro here is that Clearance here, when it first started up, it had a first-time startup screen where it just played a very simple like bass beat. And then after I set the resolution options, it's only kicked into a new, like it layered the beat with some new instruments and then asked me for the music volume I wanted. And then it finished the setup after that. I thought that was actually pretty stylish. So again, game has style. So let's see where it takes it. So we can play, we can config, we can exit. Okay. Well, I do notice that despite me saying scanlights, oh, okay, I see. Scanlights are off, but there's still like this like static effect on the screen. It bothers me a little bit, but I'll just live with it. It's kind of subtle. It's fine. You can see it if you pay attention. I think the rendering picks it up for the recording, but you can see it on the green button, for instance. I will live with it. I guess they want to do a slight CRT thing, but it's not as obnoxious as some CRT effects. I'll take it.
Maybe it's just
cute.
the menus.
Okay, that's cute. There's a little loading bar of a CD going into a disk drive in the lower right corner, and there's a little roaring sound of the CD. That's actually, again, style, man. They got style in spades already, and I haven't even started the game yet. VR training, let's do that. I like that loading, that's good. VR set 1? Oh, 1. Yep, that's the character. Yeah, we're like some robot cat girl. Like in the original game. Oh my. Okay, it also gave me the option to cache load, I should mention, which basically said it's going to take a little while, but if you let the game cache load, then everything will be preloaded and it will run smoother. That being said, I had a real hiccup there just at the beginning there, so I hope that actually cache loaded, like it said it was going to do. Yeah, it's a Mega Man game, kind of. We have a heat meter. Really? Game. Actually, I wonder if the lag is less the caching and more just how the game is running. By the way, those hiccups you're seeing, I'm seeing them too. It's not one of those cases where it's only in the recording. So we have a dash. It's not an air dash. Okay, it is loading. Like when I went up to the guide, it hung for a second. Did I do that every time? No, just the first time. This is just what I thought.
That's odd, because the game did have a preloading.
Yeah, it's specifically preloaded, so I don't really understand why it's doing this. But yeah, anytime we see something for the first time, I guess we'll just have a little lag. What happens if we do this? Oh, we just can't shoot anymore. Okay.
not recover?
It normally recovers. Now it doesn't. If you drain it, maybe it doesn't. Oh. Oh. Wait, is it recovery when I? I'm trying to understand how it recovers.
Does the tutorial explain it later on?
Yeah, probably. Oh wait, hold on. These recover it. These aren't just springs, they recover your heat. Alright. Jump while dashing for longer jumps. Makes sense. Yeah, I definitely like the style. Like, oh, I'm running really fast. Oh, thank you for... Man! Pre-caching did shit, apparently. Oh, we can wall jump. Okay, you know what? I said this is Mega Man-like. No, what I should be saying is this is Mega Man X-like. I was wondering if we would start with Mega Man X8 for the start of today's stream. We didn't, but we're doing the next best thing, apparently. Hold after running and dashing give her speed. Yes, very true. Look at all that speed. Look how speedy we are. Oh, congratulations! Yeah, this does have X7 vibes, I agree. I feel like the game's a little heavy on screen effects, but I do like the style, and I get that they're going for style, so I kind of understand it a bit more than some games. They have a legitimate style plan here. So I can't get mad about it too much. I'm more annoyed about the little hiccups, though. Oh. Okay, you can't wall jump the transparent walls. Which I guess makes sense.
Does?
Well, they're different, so the fact that I can't... It does make it a little harder to wall... Wait, hold on. Yeah, you can. Despite the fact that it looks like it's there to help you get up the... Yeah. I don't know. It's weird that it doesn't tell you that. Right. Hey, look! Hey! We turned a corner without breaking the game, unlike Team Sleigh Bells. Hold out to slowly slide on a wall. Can help with difficult wall jumps. Okay, yeah, I see. That's cool. Hold one direction to jump at a single wall. Oh, yeah, okay. This is straight up... Yeah, okay, it is a Mega Man X wall jump, not just a general wall jump. A general video game wall jump requires 2 walls. Mega Man X, you just need 1. Alright, main game. Wait, hold on. Cedra said the soundscape reminds me of UT 1999. Do you mean Unreal Tournament 99? Is that what you mean? I don't know which Unreal Tournament that is. Oh, turns it up a bit, yeah. I hope the music's loud enough. I think it's loud enough. I don't want it to be too loud. Fair trade, that made me wonder. Alright, off we go. The fact that it was making me run made me think, okay, I'm gonna run everywhere. But no. Not even an actual enemy. Okay. Oh, we got a thing. I think it was health, actually. Okay, there's another... So, Dev, I will say this about... I will say this one thing. Dev, you had a specific pre-caching happen, but it didn't work, because I'm having tons of loading. So, I liked that you wanted to make a pre-cache, but... Oh, that's interesting. But it didn't work, so Dev, in the future, make sure it actually pre-caches. By the way, if I hold my charge on, look what happens.
Maybe without the pre-caching, it would have been even worse and unplayable.
Maybe.
That's why they added the pre-caching.
Maybe. I wish... But it clearly didn't do enough, because I could tell it was... Specifically, those little leg spikes we were seeing was, oh, it's loading the question mark dialog box. Oh, it's loading the enemy. Oh, it's loading that move. Oh, it's loading that particle effect. So, like, Dev, good start, but please load everything, please. Like, when you load the level, load everything. But it's interesting how my charge shot cannot be maintained. You see that? It's kind of odd. Ah, that restores heat. That's fair. Switch weapon? Can I do that? Oh, shit. Look, I have Zero's sword, but it's not Zero's sword. It's actually just a stick I picked up off the ground. That is good to see that. I was wondering, like, what if you run out of heat and can't find a way to regenerate it? Like, how you attack? Yeah, that's how. Let's see, then.
You use your lightsaber.
Oh no, it really is just a stick. It's not doing that much damage.
You're using your legally distinct lightsaber.
Yeah, also, hey Reese. Oh shit. I need to hit R again. I thought it was hit R to use the saber. No, it's hit R to it is indeed switch weapon. So I actually wonder. Okay, see, it's up in the upper right. I didn't even notice that. It's called the heat blade and the heat gun. Okay. I'm noticing that. Oh shit. What's that? Why is this default state to look away from me? One thing I was thinking that is there a. Oh. I seem to have a parry as well, but it drains heat. Or a shield or some sort. I'm just wondering to myself if there's a button where they could just put the second weapon on it so you can quickly use it. That'd be kind of nice, right? I kind of feel like the saber would be a better, like, the combo with the gun maybe at some points. By the way, this art style, right? It's like we got a kind of low-res, pixely 3D, kind of PS1 looking textures, but also we have really harsh colors, and a very prominent red, which the original game did that too. The original game was basically black and red, which this is clearly doing that as well. So
what you could do is potentially make your.
Oh, I think heat is gained by. I think I figured out how heat is gained. It's not. It's those are just springs. How you gain heat is big falls. No?
Yeah.
Look like big falls. Oh, what were you saying, Stereo? Go ahead. Yeah, big falls. Just has to be big enough.
Is it big falls or is it velocity speed? Because your character is about running and
stuff. It could be about speed, actually, unless I'm getting enough speed doing that.
Yes.
Here, let's find out by running into this like this.
What? So, the classic thing you could do is that make your heat blade restore the heat when you attack with it to... It doesn't look like speed is actually doing it because you didn't get
yeah, I think it really is just velocity. You can shoot lower by crouching, but not low enough. Wait, is it wanting me to, like, dash into the enemies? No, it's not. Though, I can dash under their attacks. So I have iframes with my dash. I was wondering if it wanted me to dash into the enemies, because, like, that section kind of seemed built to, like, make me run into the enemies, and I was like, that's kind of a weird decision. But, what were you saying, your thoughts or suggestion? I missed that.
Yeah, the two ideas I had for the heat blade, that it either could restore heat when you're attacking with it, so you can quickly get back to your gun, or that your heat blade does more damage the less heat your heat bar is.
Maybe.
Because you're overheating, making your blade hotter.
Like, I'm going fast right now, kinda. Oh. No, okay, I used heat to go faster. So that's kind of the opposite of speed up with heat. Yeah. Like, it doesn't look like... Yeah, it looks like it is really just velocity and certain other things, like the speed pickups. Yeah, it does seem like falls specifically. For whatever reason. And specifically when I noticed that if I fall far enough, I have a hard landing, and that does it. Yeah, I imagine, like, remember how this demo has 2 tutorial stages and 1 main stage, which we're in right now, the latter. I'm wondering if there's supposed to be more tutorials later. It is, like, I hope, because it feels like the game needs to explain itself better. Because I definitely don't understand the heat mechanics. I did read the tutorial. There's all very basic stuff, like, here's how to wall jump. Like, nothing on the actual unique mechanic of the game, which is the heat mechanic.
And what's the point in the speed during the grinding?
Ooh, that Z fighting, though.
Yeah, that doesn't look
that's
good.
a lot of Z fighting. I don't know how that got past testing, even for the demo.
Maybe the dev thought it looks good if it's blinking like no.
It doesn't. Also, that's it. Just a little slice of what they have. Okay, well, I don't really understand the heat mechanic, but I mean, I understood it well enough to play the game, but there's certainly more going on that I don't understand. For instance, I don't really understand the point of building speed. I actually lost heat in trying to build more speed, so heat is not a reward for speed, or at least not in that context. I'm not really sure. Thayer says, so this was Age 2023, but a pixel farm. Was it? Did I play it 2 years ago or 1 year ago, Sirio? thought I played it. You said 2 years. I thought it was 2022. But maybe
The video said it was 2 years ago.
2 years. Yeah, 2022 then would have been Sage 2022. I covered this prequel game.
Yeah, Sage 2022.
So this is interesting. Stop me if you heard this one, but this is sort of a short demo, so there's not a lot to say about it. But no, there is some stuff to say though. I think the style is really nailed on this. The performance is like general performance is actually fine. The loading performance, those little hiccups, kind of disorientate. I don't like that. It kind of hurts my head a little bit. So I'd recommend the dev actually look at the pre-caching because it's not doing its job. Not well enough, at least. When a stage loads, everything involving it should load, but it's clearly not. So I think dev needs to look into that. I think, what is this running in, actually? I'm kind of curious what engine this is. Oh, okay, this is Godot. Okay, I think Godot has trouble with 3D loading. And that makes sense. I think I've seen it before, and it kind of makes sense, because I don't know if you guys are aware, but the Godot engine, it's a little newer with 3D compared to, like, Unity or Unreal, which were built around it. Godot was originally just a 2D engine. They've added 3D support, and it's pretty cool, but I think it's still got some bugs to work out. So it might be an engine-based thing where that pre-cache loading doesn't really work quite right. If the dev can circumvent that and fix it, though, that would be pretty cool. I do like the Godot engine overall. Its performance is usually pretty good. But, yeah, Lylia's Deadline here. I played the original game. I don't remember if it was an entire short game experience or if it was a demo. I'm pretty sure it was an entire short game experience since we now have a sequel.
It was a demo.
It was a demo. Well, I never played the full release of that then. I'm actually going to look up. I guess it released somewhere? Oh, I see. So no, hold on. This is actually really important if I played it in 2022 or 2023. I gotta check this. Because the 2023 version was the full game, so which one I played will determine whether I played.
Played in 2022 the game, the demo.
So I played the demo of its prequel, but I didn't actually come back to it in 2023. I must have missed it or something, or maybe I just wasn't interested. It's possible the latter, because if I recall correctly, it was kind of a mixed bag for me. But yeah, it actually got a full release in 2023. It's prequel, which explains why now there's a sequel. I was like wondering about that. So. If you guys want to check out its prequel, I may as well link it as well, since it has a complete release from 2023. It's just that did not get added to my showcase last year. To be fair, my showcase last year was absolutely massive, so kind of understandable that something got missed, because I already had plenty to do anyways. So yeah, I probably just overruled it because of that. I had so many games already, and I just didn't want to come back to a game that I felt was kind of, honestly, interesting but mid. Which is kind of what I feel about Clearance as well right now. It's interesting but mid. Gameplay-wise, I mean, there's a heat mechanic I don't quite understand, but gameplay-wise, it's kind of just Mega Man X, but a little less fun, unfortunately, a little less flowing. Despite it having this running mechanic and check your miles per hour, which makes you think it'll have flow. Maybe it will later. But right now, I don't really feel like the flow is there. For instance, I didn't really know why, I went down a rail, and then I got dumped right in front of an enemy that shoots me, and it's like, well, I don't have a way to dash into them and hurt them as far as I could tell. So that was a really weird, level design decision. So I just had to, slow down and jump the shots or dash through them, I suppose. But there was a lot of room to dash, so probably not that. But yeah, this has got a lot of style. It's interesting. Kind of need to see where it goes. Maybe I'll actually check this one out when it gets finished, unlike its prequel. I think checking out the demo was enough for me on the prequel, though. It was fine. I think it was 1/3 of the game. The demo was 1/3 of the game. Because as far as I could understand, I think the full release here said 4 stages, 3 bosses for the previous game. So I think I had already fought 1 or 2 bosses. So there's already a good chunk of game there that I played in the demo, and I was good. But all the same, I did like the game style. So when Clearance was on the list, I was like, well, the previous game had an interesting bit of style. Let's see how this game is. Still not sure. I have to see a later version of this. I will probably actually check out a later version of Clearance. Maybe 2024. This dev seems to work quickly, given that they made a game in 2 years and then immediately switched to making a 3D game and releasing another thing the next year. I have to admire their work ethic, But that was Lylia's Deadline Clearance. Seems a little messy, but the style is definitely the strongest part of this.